Married, mature, and unfiltered, yeah, it's raw. Grown conversations stemming from the things that they saw, things they heard. What's the word? Brocky and Trina have a ball. As they sit here on the mic, they uncovering it all. Married, mature, and unfiltered, yeah, it's real. Humor and honesty and thrills, guaranteed to give you chills. Laughter and lessons, that's the deal. Yeah, it's much they have to say. Come and learn about love on the grown-up way, yeah.
All right, welcome to episode 8 of Married, Mature, and Unfiltered. Hey, just a little applause right there. Little applause right there for the host with the most, a little bit more applause, a little bit of horns. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it in 2026. I'm Brocky.
I'm Trina Marie.
And we here to talk some ish. No cursing, yo, no cursing.
Okay.
For the first few minutes or so.
How many?
I don't know.
Okay.
A few of them joints.
I'm going to have my curse word abbreviation.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what we doing, man. What's up, man? How you doing?
All right.
Good to see you.
It's Friday. Excuse me. It's Friday. And today I felt like I really didn't know what to do with myself.
I kind of felt that a little bit too today.
Yeah.
I was wondering, you saw me. You see, you kind of wandering around a little bit. A little bit. I feel like I should be doing something. But I think our conversation beforehand was what was,
Maybe we should have had cocktails.
The alcohol. People are going to start thinking.
It'll solve everything. It'll great. Friday midday cocktail.
Kids, alcohol does not solve everything.
No, it
doesn't. To Trina
doesn't.
Marie.
But we could just go out on the lanai and have like a really.
We don't have 9-to-5 jobs now, so we kind of just go, huh?
Yeah, there's a happy hour at 3:00 somewhere around here.
That's what they say.
Definitely
here. Yeah, yes, yeah, because old folks in bed by 8.
So 3:00 is like the startup of happy hours around here.
Yeah, Cooper's Hall happy hour is pretty lit.
Yes.
I'll hold you, yo.
Yes.
How you feeling though? You feeling good? Otherwise,
I'm feeling good. I feel like we had a really good workout week this week.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at my legs, and I was noticing my legs is skinnier.
Yes. You've been slimming down.
I was like, oh, these are skinny. I was putting lotion on, and I was like, oh,
fingers touching,
skinny.
Thumbs and your fingertips touching each other.
So, I was that was something that I was celebrating. I didn't dance hard in the bathroom and hurt myself in celebration because I did that
careful,
once.
Please.
And the sleep has been kind of like this week. It's been like a roller coaster of sleep situations. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm feeling okay.
I was gonna say, how are you?
I'm better. I'm better than I was before. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the convo.
You're welcome.
Had to get some stuff off my chest, and I'm better than before, man. I'm ready to have some fun. Okay. I'm ready to say inappropriate things and clip them up and post them to the internet.
Oh wow! Inappropriate things.
I'm ready to push the envelope. I'm ready to, test this elasticity of this thing. Okay. Pause. Oh, look at you with your Stranger Things t-shirt.
I was like,
you so happy right now. You so happy right now.
1986.
Do you want me to just put the camera down straight at your t-shirt and not, say just leave it head
everybody not gonna have one of these. I have official Netflix.
Gonna have one of these.
This is Netflix merch, y'all.
Oh gosh, yo.
Netflix, get at me.
No.
I'll take some more.
This is what we doing.
We'll join iHeart to be on Netflix podcast.
We'll do that. Okay? We'll do that.
We'll do it so I can wear Netflix merch on every episode.
Yeah. Y'all want some relatively young and up and coming podcasters? That's us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm just saying.
Man, that's hilarious. Well, this will be the point where hey, so, and let's get this out of the way too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rock with us on Patreon. We are on Patreon right now. We have a lot of segments on Patreon right now. You can jump in there, for a very low price and get the full experience.
For a low price.
You'll get what you YouTubers are not about to get in a couple seconds when I start playing this music. That's gonna be on Patreon tonight. Right. So yeah, man, rock. Yeah, exactly. You about ready, man? You ready to warm up?
Ready. Let's hear it.
All right, let's go. So I'll put a little mix together.
Okay.
Right. This is not a bunch of music that you are going to know. right? But this is music that I think you would like.
Okay.
All right, you were in mind the entire time I created this playlist.
So you created a playlist of songs that I might not necessarily know. I know all songs.
Well, these are fairly new and a little obscure as well.
All right.
All right. So let's go. Let's just to kind of get things warmed up, and we're bringing it back, man.
Yeah.
Patreon exclusively.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen. Let's
That's
y'all
good.
okay, y'all.
That was good.
It was fun.
A little booty shake at the end.
Something.
Yeah.
I saw those 50-year-old knees when you got up just now, though. I had a hard time. They got delivered early.
Why you gonna call me out?
Yo, man, listen. Today's episode is about, can we still be sexy? We older folks. We got grown kids that's monitoring and policing us.
I'm too damn old to be policed by anybody.
Hey,
Point, like seriously.
can we still be sexy?
I mean, you have to be some sort of, feel some sort of, have some sort of
Yes.
sexiness or whatever. So, like, I mean,
We're going to get to it, but there's a topic that we already had this topic, but there's some pop culture stuff going on. Is that pop culture? Is that Jesus culture? Or what kind of culture is this?
it's black people nonsense. Black Christian nonsense.
Introduce it, please. So this kind of relates to our topic, so we wanted to talk about this and have a little discourse.
So if you've only been living under a rock and don't know what's going on in black church culture right now, we have the Reverend Jamal Bryant in the news with his wife, Miss Carrie Bryant. Or Miss Carrie Baby is her actual Instagram handle. Ms. Carrie Baby.
Ms.
Ms.
Is Ms. When you're not married?
But she's had this name since before him.
Okay.
So she never changed it.
There's stock in the name.
Ms. Carrie Baby has always been her profile name. They attended in December.
Can I ask you, what did she do before they were married? She already had like a brand, personality wise?
She had a brand where she spoke. She was a pastor.
Okay.
She's a pastor. She's always been like a pastor.
Game. Okay.
Yes, but a young my age or something pastor.
Understood.
Like hip.
Yeah.
Like I followed her. I have been following her. I went back to look since 2018.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you knew about her a long time ago.
Before Jamal Bryant.
Okay.
Before they were in a relationship or before it was announced. I was following her before she actually got the PhD in divinity or the doctor in divinity, whatever they call it. All right. So Jamal and Carrie are married. They are in charge of Jamal's New Birth Ministry of Atlanta.
Okay. Mega church?
Mega church. He left the Baltimore church that he founded and came down to Atlanta to be over New Birth. As I recall, she was already a pastor at New Birth.
So New Birth already existed before he got there.
Yes,
this is
he
not
came
like
in.
He didn't go there and open up a new church.
I believe he was installed.
Okay.
I don't know who was the pastor before, but she was there speaking. Sometimes I would see videos of her speaking. So rewind, December, they attend the Mayor's Masked Ball of Atlanta, which is a fundraiser for the United Negro College Fund. Okay. So I guess this is an annual event. It's a big Atlanta's who's of who's. Everybody's there. Everybody comes out. It's Atlanta. You know, you're going to come out with your best dressed outfits.
It's the A.
It's the A. People are coming out.
Black Hollywood.
Yes. Miss Carrie was doing the opening blessing of the event.
Okay.
And at this fundraiser, they raised over $4 million for the United Negro College Fund.
Nice.
Gives scholarships.
Shout out to that.
To young people who are going to historically black colleges and universities in the U.S. They provide funding for these kids to go debt free.
That's dope.
Scholarships. So, but the big hubbalub, whatever, the big hoobaloo was that her dress was inappropriate.
According to many.
According to many. According to the church folk, she had on a sheer dress.
She said, I can still be sexy.
She said, I can still be sexy with her husband out at a ball in a ball gown. The gown was custom designed for her by a young lady. I should have got the young lady's name.
It's cool.
But it was custom designed. It was custom made for her.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Carrie has a figure. Miss Carrie
She's
has
curvy.
a bit of an hourglass shape to her. So she wore a fitted dress that had a flesh colored netting.
Right. So it looked like it's sheer.
It looked like it was sheer. It matched her tone. Hello. That means a great designer matched her complexion to the dress.
Yes.
It appeared that it was sheer and it had black lace over it.
Right.
In the bustle. The bustle of the dress was black lace, and then it was wrapped around from the top of the thigh down, covering the knee to the gown with a train.
Right.
That was in like in the form of a bow. That was kind of, she was like wrapped up like a present.
Right. And the bow, like where the bow would be, where was that on the dress?
That was at the corner.
Oh no. I'm talking about where
the
piping.
The piping of the corseted gown, the bustle of the gown, kind of came like into a starburst in her woo-ha area.
Yeah. All right, but I just want to lay it out there. I just want to lay it out the way it
is a strapless, and it might not have actually been strapless because the way that the sweetheart neckline of the gown was, it came up so high that the edges of the top of the bust of the dress came up really high, that she could have had the straps attached that were clear that went to the back. So it came up high.
So preacher, he's the preacher, right? Yes. Preacher's wife, form-fitting dress that looks to be sheer. Right. Which is made to look like that.
It's made to look like that.
And she's at an event and everybody's like, the preacher's wife should not be out and about like that.
Correct.
How do you feel about this? I feel okay. Yeah, you go first. Or we'll do it back and forth.
Tango Fox. Since I'm not allowed to curse right now.
We about 20 minutes in. You can go for it.
No, we aren't, because it wasn't, because that was music and that's not going to be.
That's true.
That's true. But this is some patriarchal bull crap going on with the black church and the hypocritical black church leaders who want to be worried about what this woman is wearing to a ball with.
Did you get the quote? We'll get to the. You got that quote too? We'll get to that after we talk about this more. All right, so it feel for me it's like it's a multi-part thing, right?
Okay.
There's a part that goes into our discussion about feeling sexy. Can I still be sexy as a grown person out here moving around, right? So, and then there's a what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, you know what I'm saying? And which is according to whoever the individuals are. And then there's this religious piece, right?
Yeah.
As well.
Yes.
Right? But then there's another piece.
What's the other piece?
Which is the business that they're actually in. Right? So
the megachurch business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that has nothing to do with religion.
Oh, the megachurch business.
That's about money.
Okay.
Right? So let me start with the last one.
Okay.
Right? So this is good. This should be bad for business.
Oh, no, this isn't.
It should be. Right? It should be bad for business, for the church religious business. But they're not in that business. They are in the money making business. Right? So the more people go ahead.
They're not in the saving souls business.
They're not in the business of saving souls. They're in the business of making money. Right? Okay. So they are front facing public figures, internet personalities, mega church owners or whatever, runners or whatever you want to call them. This is good for business for them because everyone's talking about them.
Going viral.
Yes, they've gone viral.
Right. And so what did Pastor Jamal Bryant do? He decided to, at the next church service, because it was still going on, I guess 2 weeks after the ball, he decided to go into the next church service and address the congregation about the dress.
What did he say?
He said, for people who ain't been nowhere and don't know nothing about anything, my wife and I were at this ball and she had on this gown, and y'all want to say that she was out there in a sheer dress. She was not in a sheer dress. She was in a flesh colored dress. He's like, and for everybody to talk about who had a problem, I bought the dress.
Right.
I like the dress. And he's,
He made a thing out of it. His theatrics. He went through his theatrics.
He was doing the black pastor.
Yeah.
To a sermon.
Yes.
Like, and y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Nobody want to talk about the church saving souls and what we raised, how she blessed the congregation before the.
Yo, you good at this, yo. We should open a church that we can get money. So we gotta talk about that after. You was pretty good at that.
I spent a lot of my childhood.
Can I do horns and stuff during the thing?
No, you gotta give me like a clap or something. You
So look, man. At the end of the day, it's good for business for them, right?
It is.
Now,
people are talking about new birth. People are gonna come look up new birth.
It's all good.
Traffic on
it's gonna
YouTube.
It's gonna be packed.
To new birth.
The Sunday after that happened, I bet it was super packed.
The
in that
valet
church.
service was out there. They was collecting.
Forget about it.
Collecting plates was going.
They was getting money before they got to the offering portion of the service.
Exactly. Exactly.
So now,
okay.
in a religious, from a religious perspective, right? If you're really in the church and stuff, we're talking about modesty and things like that. So when you get into that, it's like that is a fair criticism, I think.
Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this biblical interpretation of Timothy. What is it? 2 Timothy 9 and 1 Peter 3-4, which instructs women to prioritize inner character, gentleness and self-control over external adornment, meaning gold and
don't be all over the top,
big hair and all of these things. So the church has used those biblical verses in many churches, not just the Black Baptist. It's also in the the Catholic Church and all that stuff. They want women to be modest in their dress. They want women to cover up. You shouldn't have your, I've been to the churches where your skirt, if your hem came too short, the older ladies at the church will give
scarf.
you a little a handkerchief to cover your knees so that So that is the train of thought, the old school Sunday best, church best situation that is going on, which many of the new age young women, ladies, etc., who are now going to church are rebuking against. Like, how you gonna tell me what to wear to church? Yes, there is a level of quote unquote decency in church, but let us not forget, she was not at church.
No doubt.
She was at a ball.
But she's representing the preacher. So
what is appropriate to wear to a freaking ball? Like, this congregation, y'all are talking about a woman who wasn't even on. She was there she was praying over the attendees, but she was there at a ball ball game.
I agree. I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying.
She didn't walk into church with the gown on.
I think that, but still, even if we're dealing with this in a religious Black church context, right?
Yeah.
When you're out and about, you're still repping the church, right? You can't just, like, a man can't be at church Sunday preaching and then you see him at the strip club Wednesday night. It shouldn't work that way.
But that's exactly what happens.
No, I'm not saying what doesn't happen. Yeah, it does happen. Of course it happens.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I would think in that environment that's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon, but there's this double standard.
Tell me more.
There's a double standard. They're telling women to come to church modestly dressed, to carry yourselves outside of church modestly. Like, you're just supposed to be covered up from the neck to the knees. It's hypocritical, and it's a way.
What's the double standard? Hold on, let's not get away.
The men don't have this same standard held against them. You're holding us to a physical, an outward display of our bodies, of what we wear. They're policing women.
So what are men allowed to do in that environment that women are not allowed to do?
Well, the men are in charge.
Okay, so
there.
Well, what's the double standard though?
The double standard is the respectability politics that goes on in church.
So
that you judge a woman by what she's wearing, but a pastor could be doing X,
okay,
Y, and Z.
okay, that's the answer then.
X, Y, and Z, and he's still at the head of the church, running everything, telling everybody what to do. But then when they find out about the scandals and stuff, where was his responsibility to, representing the church in an admirable way? Be it infidelity, be it outside kids, be it stealing money from the church, be it.
Talking about Jamal Bryant specifically, or just in general?
Well, I'm talking about in general. I wasn't talking about Jamal Bryant.
I didn't know if he did some shit.
Well,
that's what I was asking.
In a previous church.
Okay, that's something else.
That's something else. We wasn't talking about that. We wasn't talking about that.
Right.
But I just think that I feel that the double standard to control women in the black church, even to the point of not allowing them to be leaders in the church, has happened a lot. She is very forward in the church. She does sermons. She leads a benediction. She leads whatever. She does these things. But this thing about what she's wearing at church is different than what she's wearing outside at a ball. But either way, why are we telling women what to wear in regards to them being Christians?
Well, do you think that the feedback and the finger pointing are coming from men mostly?
Actually, the conversation has been other men leaders, like the one who said that he was parading her around like a $2 whore.
Wouldn't it be the women? Wouldn't it be like you said, the women will come put a scarf on your legs and whatnot to cover you up? Wouldn't this? I would think. I've never lived in this environment. Let me be up front. So I'm asking from a place of, I'm not just trying to provoke you or whatever.
What I would say is that a lot of the stuff that's in place was in place because men were in charge, and that a woman coming to church in a way that looked a curvaceous dress or a neckline too low is a distraction to spirituality.
Where's the line drawn to how women should show up in a place of worship?
It's something that's passed down.
I understand, but where do we draw the line? Like, how should women show up, or how should women not show up to a religious institution to worship?
Okay, I understand that.
No. I'm not implying anything. No, I'm asking.
You're asking a question.
Yeah.
I think that it varies from church to church, because some of the new non-denominational churches say, come as you are. You can come in your sweats. You can come in your t-shirt and your jeans. You can come presentable in a way. It doesn't have to be dressed up in a Sunday best, but you can come as you are and not feel the pressure that you got to have on a suit and tights and skirts and the hem and all of that stuff.
That's another thing. That's cool. I understand that. In our environments as a Muslim, of course, it's like that. You don't have to. You should put on the best that you have. Right. You should smell good. You know what I'm saying? If you can, and whatnot. But you show up there when you go to a mosque. You're praying next. You could be praying next to a homeless person who may not smell the best. Right. You know what I'm saying? But he's there. He's clean. Is enough to pray. Boom, boom, boom. You get it done. Okay, cool. But if he shows up there with some shorts on that's halfway up his thigh, that's not appropriate for a man to show up at a mosque to pray. That's not appropriate for a man to worship, period. So, and we can get into that. That's a whole other piece and whatnot. But I'm saying there has to be some type of standard, because women have curves, women have breasts, you know what I'm saying, cleavage, all this. Are those things okay to? Is it okay to wear what you would wear to the club, to the church?
No.
Like they had titties out, the ass out, and stuff like that.
So we understand that there are inappropriate things at church.
Has to be a line somewhere.
There is a line. And that's what I was saying, that it's passed down. You are told by your elders what's appropriate to wear to church.
Right.
And the young ladies who come to church who got on something too tight or whatever, and the older ladies are looking like, why she got that on.
Right.
Or even the people. It happens. You'll look and you'll see a young woman walk by and be like, Lord, why does she have on these stilettos?
Right.
At this,
doing too much.
Do it, at church. And
but that's just judgy shit.
It's judgmental.
People judge.
It's very judgmental. It's extremely judgmental. And what are you going to do for a woman who just has curves? Is she supposed to show up in a box?
Right.
Is she supposed to show up in a tent?
Right.
Like, what is she can cover herself in a decent manner that does not bring unwanted attention to herself.
Well, there's things you can do, but at that point you might as well just be Muslim, because you're showing up with some type of dress, something that's not showing your curves. So it's out there, but people, it's not the culture. It's not part of that culture to do that. So they're gonna show up. I mean, hey, listen, the same can be said for like the workplace. Women showing up. If you got curves and shit, you know what I'm saying? Women get discriminated against because of their natural curves.
Yes.
Black women, you know what I mean? So I get it. I understand what you're saying and whatnot. I do believe that in the religious context, I say the church context, not necessarily the religious context. In the church context, I understand that there has to be a line drawn somewhere where that what we're gonna call appropriate and inappropriate for men and women.
Okay, understood. But the judgment of her being a pastor's wife, she shouldn't wear a dress like that to a ball. She's not at church.
Now, yes,
something different.
That is something different, and so dealing with that, I think, and I'm not saying that she shouldn't have worn that. I can give two shits to be honest, but I'm just trying to play both sides here and whatnot. If her dress didn't have the flesh, nude, whatever they call it, if they didn't make the dress and make it look like it was sheer, if it was just black or something with some done, I don't think she would have got the same attention that it would have got the same attention that it got. It looked like a sheer dress even to me, but again, I don't spend a whole lot of time on this type of shit on social media, so I didn't even look that closely until I think you might have pulled it up on your phone the other day, and I looked and I was like, oh, that's that, like the fleshy thing or whatever. Yeah. So it is made to look sheer, and it gave the impact that a sheer dress would give.
Right.
So that as a church going person, if you look and you see the preacher's wife out in a sheer dress, let's just say what it looked like initially. You see the wife of the preacher out in a sheer dress, there's gonna be some judgment coming down from the community.
It's some BS.
I think it's coming from men and women.
It is. It's men and women. I mean, the conversations online, if you look under the post, it's women and men commenting.
Right.
And it's like, really? This is what we are focused on. There are dumpster fires happening all over the United States right now with ICE and all of that.
Yeah.
But to focus on this and to judge her over this, have you looked at how she dresses all the other times? This is a curvy woman. She's got hips. She's got an ass. She's covered up.
You know how the internet is.
You can't. I haven't seen her in one cleavage bearing thing. And like I said, I've been following her since 2018.
Right.
Yes, she might wear something that's form fitting. Yes, it might be a little tight and you could see stuff. But I mean, in this day, it's 2025. What are women supposed to do?
Hey, listen. To close this out, I guess, unless we have some words to go.
We closing this out?
Well, we're not going to talk about them the entire episode.
Why can't she be sexy?
Hold up. I'm just saying that these are people operating in the entertainment industry.
Oh, yeah, because they did go on a press tour and they were on Tamron Hall this week.
Hey, man, listen.
To talk about it some more.
It's an entertainment industry, so let them entertain.
And that's what they do.
I would guess that most of the people showing that they have a problem on the internet, commenting, so on and so forth, are not part of the church community. I would bet money on that.
Okay, not part of the
They just internet people who want to just talk shit. You know what I mean?
But what about the elders? Because you know
the elders ain't on the internet talking shit.
They be on the Facebook.
The Facebook.
And I done found Apostle Baker on TikTok.
There's gonna be some judgment coming from the community. That's just the reality of it.
The older people are not happy.
Yeah. Okay. They're gonna understand it's a full figure girl.
Yes.
She full figure, right? So they used to that. They see her every Sunday. She full figure. She can't do nothing about. But she went too far with that dress. That's what they gonna say.
I mean, she's always dressed in something that's fitting.
I understand that.
And it's appropriate.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Ain't nothing see through that she's wearing in church.
Appropriate is completely up to the individual on what they consider appropriate or not.
I just feel like these unnecessary standards held against women in these roles as pastors' wives, first ladies, all these things. It's just, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I'm not going to get into the religious aspect of this. I'm just leave it at the entertainment and at the church level.
So this is the entertainment.
Because I'll take up the rest of the show to talk about religion. We're not going to do that.
This is pop culture.
You did say it earlier, but it was in the middle of our conversation. What did the other pastor? What he said? $2 what?
He said Jamal Bryant was parading his wife around like a $2 whore, and he had a whole sermon, and the church was clapping and yelling, and you knew this was an older church because this was an older gentleman making this statement.
Oh, this is not even like a known person.
I don't know whose church he's with. I just know that they reposted.
But you didn't know his name though.
No, I didn't know.
So it's an opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, this is an opportunity for him to go viral. Bring people to his church.
I see the game.
He's bringing the saints to his church.
The saints.
He's bringing the
saints. They're gonna come marching in
with respectability to come to his church and dress appropriately and not like a $2 hoe.
Not like a $2 whore. So listen.
To say that at church at a sermon, sir.
Oh man.
Come on.
Because Jamal Bryant got a following, and he gonna respond probably.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Have to mention his name.
I'm sure he is.
Or if you don't mention his name, the people they gonna Google the quote.
Yeah,
and they gonna find him.
This Sunday it's coming. Oh, I know it's coming this Sunday.
Yo, shout out to Jamal Bryant and your beautiful wife. What's her name again? Carrie Bryant. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no smoke with y'all, man. Y'all do y'all thing. Do your thing. And that's it. And I'm not gonna speak to y'all intentions. I know I'll talk shit about y'all not in the whatever business, but I know y'all in some kind of business. Y'all in the mega church business, and I know what the mega church business is, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what business y'all not into. You might really believe in all that other good stuff. So hopefully that's in your heart. You know what I mean? Keep pushing forward. Redefining sexy. I'm gonna reach for my notes.
I'm just saying.
I need a fan.
For a long time, I was in church as a single mom going to church, and I was very cognizant of the clothing that I wore because I have a larger upper area.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that the upper area is closed and not showing
heavy in the chestal region.
Yeah, and these are the type of things that are in your head, and you're policing yourself already when you go to church to make sure that you're presentable. But you still want to look nice. You still got on your hose and your shoes, your stockings, and your lined dress. That's not see through.
We moving on from the church. We're done with them. We're done with them.
Ridiculous.
Let's bring this down to real life now.
Let's bring it down to real life.
Down to real life. All right. Redefining sexy. One of the notes that we have is, am I still desirable? Normalize the conversation that aging doesn't erase desire. It reshapes it. Still being desirable. And I don't know, is it being desirable is that in your control?
If you're desirable
to another person?
I mean, maybe it's in your your perception of yourself.
Of yourself?
Yeah, or your self esteem of your
That's true. Confidence.
The confidence and how you're
presenting. Because it does exude.
Yeah.
You exude confidence or whatnot. It does attract.
I would say in order to be desirable, you might have to feel a little bit desirable, maybe.
All right. So then we get into the whole conversation of, getting older, bodies changing, mind changing, going through different things, experiences and stuff like that, and the impact that has on the individual. You know what I'm saying? As you go through life and whatnot, still maintaining desirability through all of this.
Yeah, the psyche.
If
you start sagging and drooping and putting on pounds, you're gonna question your whole new look.
Right.
Your body positivity might change.
Right.
Your self. I'm missing the words right now. It'll come back to me. But just the way that you are, if we're aging and you get to a certain age and your body doesn't feel like it used to feel when it was 20 something, of course you're going to perceive yourself as
not as desirable.
I might not be. And also as a woman, women are aged out quickly. We're traded in for the younger version a lot of times, once we get to a certain age, it's kind of like you just push us to the back. The old women, but not this new generation, because the new 50-year-olds is looking 30. We looking
right.
better. We're looking
we
better.
We don't
than
have the
20-year-olds.
what do they call it? The muumuu dress, the muumuu wearing grandmas these days. Grandma is outside.
A lot of these ladies are going to the gym. A
Right.
lot of these ladies are taking care of themselves. A lot of these ladies are getting the jobs done. We getting the nip tuck,
Nipped and tucked.
the nip, the tuck, and the suck it out. We're doing all the things
Right.
to but it is about your own being desirable. You want to still feel desirable at any age. You don't want to feel like I'm frumpy and mommy makeovers are a thing.
Yes. It is, and you're right. You want to feel desirable, and you do have to take the steps. I think you nailed it. Take the steps to feel good about yourself, right? And then you will be that confidence that you have in yourself. You will be more desirable to your counterpart, right? So, but then there's a whole thing within that, right?
Okay,
it's not easy.
No.
Because, like you said, we're dealing with, the belly hanging over, the women, the titties, the gravity. You know what I'm saying? The competition with gravity. Like
lift them up.
Men gaining weight, testosterone going down because of it. Like these different things you have going on. Your drive, sex, and intimacy becomes more of a mental exercise than just like a spiritual exercise, I guess you want to call it, or like something that just happens. Is something that you have to think out, maybe have to think about and initiate. Yeah, those are all tough things to deal with for individuals in a relationship with another person who might be going through their own set of things.
And if one or both of you are not really body aware. If you don't realize that you're on the decline. Yeah. Like if you don't realize something is going on and I need to get it checked out. Right. Like you could not really have a good concept of what's going on. And sometimes the doctors will just give you a word that, oh, you're in menopause, or oh, you're in perimenopause, and just send you along your way without any true guidance on how you can address this, or how we can help this, or how we can maybe bring your levels back so that you can have feel libido or have a drive again or feel sexy. Yeah. Like there's steps to it, but body awareness is huge. And
we also end up comparing ourselves or having expectations of ourselves that we set when we were younger. So it's like, the whole flat stomach with abs might not be in your future.
It was never in my past.
Right.
I never had a six pack, and I ran track, and I did gymnastics, and I did all the things. And the stomach was not bulging, but you ain't see no abs.
Right. Well, I'll talk to the fellas out there.
Oh, we'll talk to
you. Know what I'm saying? I said brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's not everything. Ain't always about the black woman delegation. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? Let the brothers have a couple.
Okay, go ahead.
But for real though, it's like, manage your expectations on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shoot for it, but you'll mess around and kill yourself out here trying to accomplish some shit that, you jumping up on 6 tires and shit like that in the gym and all that other nonsense. I mean, keep yourself fit and whatnot, and maybe reset that expectation of yourself. You're not going to be the weight that you were at 22, 23, when you know what I'm saying, 145, 160 pounds, whatever the hell it is. And if you do hit that weight, you might look crazy.
The biohacking.
Right. The bobblehead. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, same thing for women, no? I mean, like you were saying.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's the unrealistic expectations, it's the pressure, it's the media, it's the all we see pranced around on magazines and TV are these young, skinny, no boobs, no ass, no nothing having, no curves, and they're modeling underwear or or something, and it's totally unrelatable.
Right.
You look at what I look like.
You're right. You look at the thing, it says model is 5'11", wearing a size small. Well, what the hell is that telling me? Yeah. What the hell size am I supposed to wear? You know what I'm saying?
Right?
What is that telling me? You know, it's crazy and whatnot, but
yeah,
it's real though.
it is. It's real, and like things like getting a massage to help with the sensitivity of your body, to bring your senses back to awareness, to help you, like get your sexy back, taking long baths, hot baths, soaking in the bubbles, rubbing good oils on your body, the expensive
Do the
stuff.
things.
Yeah, doing the things. So luxuriate, smell good. Okay, smell good. Like there's so many things at this stage of life that they change and you have to adjust.
Yeah, I remember early in our relationship, and where you felt however you felt about yourself, and I was like, nah, you sexy as hell. Like what I don't understand what the hell you talking about. But you know what I'm saying? But that's a different type of mature way of, and it wasn't like I felt like you should look another way, but I'm accepting you the way you are. I just liked you the way that you were.
Thank you.
And now, you know what I mean? And that was just it. So I do think, the mentality changes over time as you mature, you get older and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And even your expectations of others. It's like, no, we're not out here looking for that fucking underwear model chick or whatever to be walking around with, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's not even what I'm attracted to at this point.
Yeah, body neutrality is a term, a buzzword term, to have good self-concept and to honor the body where it is now, and what it's doing for you. The functionality is getting you can walk. Your body is still getting you to get through a yoga session. Your body is still allowing you to experience long sunshine walks. Things of that, the transition, it's a different phase of what your body can do.
Yo, that's a great point too, because I remember when I lived in Waldorf during COVID. Mm-hmm. This is just 5 years ago. Yeah. I was walking like 8 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because 4 is kicking my butt.
We're walking 4 miles right now, and it's like,
why?
The rest of the day is almost shot.
Done. I can't do this shit. Okay.
You know what I mean?
What are we doing?
4 point something miles walking. Good walk. You know what I'm saying? And man, this is no joke. So that right there is like, I don't expect myself to walk 8 miles today. Yeah. It's not happening.
Not happening.
It's just not happening.
I'm lucky this 4 is happening.
Yeah, the 4, right. I had to pull you in with the 4. But
because I was good at 2.587.
Oh man, but yeah, it's like, especially if I'm getting the effect that I want. At 4 point whatever, I'm good. I'm gonna just sit right there. Fuck that 8 miles here.
Yeah, 10,000 steps even. I mean, we talk about it,
which is around the 4 point something.
Yeah, but they say that not everybody needs to walk 10,000 steps.
Right.
You can map it out a different way, but appreciate the body that's allowing you to get through. All of that. Loving your body. I said one of my goals for 2026 was just to be kinder to my body and to myself, to look in the mirror and appreciate, and not look in the mirror and find fault.
All right, so closing this out. Closing out this episode, but aging confidently is what I have together. Aging confidently together, comparing past challenges to how we're doing it now, and placing our marriage first. And I mean, I didn't. Of course, we always gonna place our marriage first. You know what I mean? So whatever we go through together. Whatever we go through individually, we go through together as well.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
So along those lines,
why
can't you give me my shot in my butt?
I'm not giving you no shot, yo. I'm not a damn doctor. I'm a husband. It's not in my contract.
You can help me out.
It's not my contract.
Okay.
You and your B12 and booster, whatever the hell it's called.
B12 shot. B12 shot. Listen, I had to try. I had to try. I thought it was a great segue. We go through it together.
Oh, I had a question. Oh yeah, we do have another thing to do too. We do have another thing to do before we close out.
Okay.
This is a random question. So I think we're good on this can we still be sexy thing?
Mm-hmm.
But with that in mind, right? Being sexy to each other, the struggles with self at an older age. Is there still room for celebrity crushes in this stage of marriage?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
It's a random question, but it's something I wrote down.
A celebrity crush at this age, meaning like, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Let's say this is random. Like lusting over Anthony Joshua.
First of all, my daughter is the lead on the lustation.
We talk about the young people.
My daughter has her conversations about, and I join in the conversation.
These Negroes, when that boy is on the TV. And shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. Condolences.
Yeah.
And, rest in peace to those two brothers
Yes.
that he lost, man. That's a very sad and tragic situation. Didn't want to, we fuck with Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
It's just a funny thing because it's a funny thing, but the accident he didn't have a shirt on, and I was like, why does nigga got a shirt on? Does this nigga ever put on a shirt?
Does he need one on?
Exactly. And that's the response we expect from the wives. And it made me think about the celebrity crush thing. You know what I'm saying? As here goes the husband over here, right? Dealing with his gut. He doesn't even drink beer. He has a belly and he's trying to get himself, he's killing himself to try to get in shape. And wife is over here drooling over Anthony. I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying in general, drooling over Anthony Joshua. Yeah. So is there room for, as we get into this stage? Because back in the day, I hold my own. I'm good. I ain't threatened by no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If you want that nigga, go with him. Whatever. Like, I don't, so, but today it's like, no, we in this for life. You ain't sending me back outside.
Yes.
And I'm about 25 pounds overweight.
No, you're not.
I ain't saying me. I was saying in general. Okay. I'm about 25 pounds overweight. You know what I'm saying? My cholesterol be acting up. My heart be about to stop sometimes. And you over here lusting over Anthony Joshua. How do I feel about that? As a woman, how do you feel about that if a man is lusting over some chick on TV that you'll never look like?
I'll never look like Megan Good. Okay? I never will have a flat stomach to that extent, that level of skinniness and starvation. It's never happening. Never going to look like that. You know what makes me feel good? The fact that Nia Long has aged into her weight.
Gracefully, yo.
She's aged into the weight gain. And it makes me feel good, like, okay, this is reality.
That is reality.
It's reality living.
Nia
okay.
Long, shout out Nia Long.
Okay, calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. Really? Oh, okay. You have your Jeezy moment here.
Jeezy. Oh yeah, he took a shot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He tried
But
it.
yeah, I thought it was a funny thing, a little topic to sprinkle on top of this one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Celebrity stuff.
Yeah.
We have one last thing that we want to talk about.
Ladies and
we
gentlemen.
need the help and advice from the community.
A community advice line.
Community advice. Do you want to read it? You're very good. You have a lovely voice. Should I give you want to give the whole situation, or should I tell the people?
You go for it.
So, we live on the top floor of our building. We purposely moved to the top floor because that's just our style, right? In this particular building, the floor, we're on the 6th floor. Mm-hmm. The floors below us, they all have 10-foot ceilings, right? Mm-hmm. The floors up here on the 6th floor have 12-foot ceilings, right? So I don't know. I just want to lay it out because I'm not sure if that's relevant or not, but that's the reality. We have been living here for a year, a little bit over a year now, right? We work from home, right? So in the morning, we get warmed up for working out, right? Mm-hmm. Stretching, so on and so forth. I have shin splints that I've had since the military. So I walk around, do certain type of exercise like walking on my heels, but I have on sneakers, like cushy sneakers. I wear Boost from Adidas, and that's what I wear when I'm doing my stretches. Right? We go work out. We come home. We get showered up, food, all that good stuff. We retreat to our offices. We work during the day. Right? There might be somebody doing laundry. I might end up tinkering around, cleaning up, doing things like that. There could be different things going on. We both wear memory foam type house shoes / slippers around the house due to medical reasons. Right? Bone spurs, all types of shit. Right? So this is what we walk around the house in on a daily basis. Work, offices, end of the day, Trina's typically going to cook, and I will end up joining her. I'm pretty much on the couch or sitting at the dining room table.
True that.
Whatever. Chopping it up. We sit down and eat, typically on the couch at the table while we watch our show. And we're pretty much there for the rest of the evening until we go to bed to either go to sleep or do after dark things.
Yes.
Right? That's our day in a nutshell. We have routine.
Yep.
A few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago,
on the 14th of December,
while we were shooting our pod, right before we shot our pod, a package came, and then this note also was in an envelope on our door from our neighbor downstairs. Trina, take it away.
Hi, neighbors. I live below in unit number, and I finally must say something. Your stomping footsteps and banging things against the floor in the main living room and bedroom is stressing me out. The noise is morning, noon, and night. It got better for a while, but has become unbearable again. I think you just don't realize how thin these floors are, and it doesn't sound like you're using area rugs to muffle sound. I've lived here for 5 years and have never faced this issue. So hoping we can work things out and be friends. Please have a coffee on me as a thank you in advance for your care and consideration that my bubble of peace stays a few inches below your feet. With kind regards, Amanda.
And she gave us a Starbucks gift card.
Yeah.
So we really have had difficulty responding. I started writing a letter the other day, but we've had difficulty because we really can't identify the issue that she's speaking to.
Not morning, noon, and night.
Not morning, noon, and night. Never. We're never banging stuff against the floor. We're never stomping on the floor. Now, like I said, I walk around on my heels in the morning to stretch for my shins. So I've started doing that on the lanai in the morning and just kind of like in place or whatever instead of walking around as much. That's the only thing I could identify.
That's the only thing I can identify. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm like, is she talking about beans?
No.
Because beans is like
no, she's not
20
doing,
pounds.
She's not stomping. Dogs don't stomp.
But morning, noon, and night is some bullshit.
Yeah.
And I had a letter in mind to write back and put it in a Black Power card.
Oh,
and
God.
Put it back on her door because this is just some bullshit. Like, we've been here for a year and you haven't said a thing to us an entire year.
Right.
And then you send this passive aggressive card and you put a Starbucks card, which I appreciate because I took it and I added it to my Starbucks balance. But don't come with the nonsense and talk about we don't have area rugs. We're actually sitting on an area rug.
Right.
Like, don't tell me morning, noon, and night and it's in the living room and the bedroom. In the bedroom?
That's not happening.
The noise that we're making in the bedroom are not stomping on the floor.
No.
Trust me.
No. So how should we respond? What should we say? How should we do this? We want the advice from our community. Let us know.
Yes.
And
we'll entertain your answers.
We'll entertain your answers for sure.
Please DM us.
DM us.
Yes.
You know
Let
what I'm saying?
us know what should we say to our lovely neighbor who parks right next to me, I might add.
Trina wants smoke. Can y'all tell?
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. And you know what? I don't like letters like this because you make it seem like, oh, for the last 4 years, it's been peachy clean and quiet. And like you ain't said no. Did you say something to the other people who lived above you? And why did you wait a whole year to say something to us? Okay? If you've been living here all this time, morning, noon, and night, and all of this blabba-da-dabba, please.
Goodbye to YouTube people. Goodbye, YouTube people.
Bye, YouTube.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. After Dark coming up next.
Yeah.
We out.
Laters.
They uncovering it all. Married, mature, and unfiltered. Yeah, it's real. Humor and honesty and thrills. Guaranteed to give you chill.